The fast food industry has experienced a meteoric rise over the past several decades, with chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell becoming household names around the world. These companies have capitalized on our desire for convenience, affordability, and familiarity, offering a standardized dining experience that can be found in virtually every city and town. However, as we'll explore in this video, the success of the fast food industry has come at a significant cost, one that we as consumers, workers, and citizens must grapple with if we hope to create a more sustainable and equitable food system. The rise of fast food chains. The fast food industry as we know it today can trace its origins back to the early 20th century, with the opening of the first White Castle restaurant in 1921. Over the following decades, other iconic chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC would emerge, each offering a unique take on the concept of quick, affordable, and standardized dining. The rapid expansion of these chains was fueled by a number of factors, including the post-war economic boom, the rise of the automobile, and the growing demand for convenient on-the-go meals. As suburbs sprawled and more Americans began commuting by car, the fast food industry was well positioned to cater to this new lifestyle, offering a reliable and predictable dining experience that could be accessed with ease. The success of these early chains paved the way for a wave of consolidation and growth, with larger companies acquiring smaller competitors and rapidly expanding their footprints, both domestically and internationally. Today, the fast food industry is a global behemoth with thousands of locations and billions of dollars in annual revenue. The impact of fast food on health. One of the most significant criticisms of the fast food industry is its impact on public health. The typical fast food meal is high in calories, fat, sodium, and sugar, and low in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Numerous studies have linked the regular consumption of fast food to a range of health problems, including obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 42% of adults in the United States are obese, and a significant portion of this epidemic can be attributed to the prevalence of fast food. The convenience and affordability of these meals make them an attractive option for many people, particularly those with limited time or financial resources. However, the long-term consequences of this diet can be severe, leading to a range of chronic health issues that place a significant burden on the healthcare system. In addition to the direct impact on individual health, the fast food industry has also been criticized for its role in perpetuating broader societal inequalities. Studies have shown that low-income communities and communities of color often have a higher density of fast food restaurants, making it more difficult for residents to access healthy, affordable food options. This has contributed to the widening of health disparities and the exacerbation of existing social and economic divides. Exploitation of workers in the fast food industry. Another dark aspect of the fast food industry is the way it treats its workers. Many fast food chains are known for offering low wages, poor working conditions, and limited opportunities for advancement, particularly for entry-level positions. Employees in the fast food industry often struggle to make ends meet, with many relying on government assistance programs like food stamps and Medicaid to supplement their income. This has led to widespread criticism of the industry's labor practices, with advocates calling for higher minimum wages, better benefits, and more robust worker protections. The fast food industry has also been accused of exploiting vulnerable populations, such as undocumented immigrants and young workers, who may be more willing to accept substandard working conditions out of desperation or a lack of alternative options. This has contributed to a culture of exploitation and disempowerment, where workers are often treated as disposable and their needs are subordinate to the industry's profit margins. Environmental consequences of the fast food industry. The environmental impact of the fast food industry is another area of concern. The production, distribution, and consumption of fast food have a significant carbon footprint, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water scarcity. The livestock industry, which supplies much of the meat and dairy used in fast food, is a major contributor to climate change, generating an estimated 14.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions. The production of these animal-based products also requires vast amounts of land, water, and other resources, often at the expense of more sustainable agricultural practices. Moreover, the fast food industry is a major contributor to food waste, with a significant portion of the food produced never making it to the consumer's plate. This waste not only represents a squandering of resources, but also contributes to the production of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. The industry's reliance on single-use packaging and disposable containers has also had a significant impact on the environment, contributing to the growing problem of plastic pollution. Many fast food chains have been slow to adopt more sustainable packaging solutions, further exacerbating the industry's environmental footprint. Marketing tactics used by fast food chains. The fast food industry is well known for its aggressive and manipulative marketing tactics, which are often aimed at targeting vulnerable populations, such as children and low-income communities. One of the most controversial tactics employed by fast food chains is the use of junk food advertising, which often features brightly colored packaging, catchy slogans, and the use of beloved characters and celebrities to appeal to young consumers. This type of marketing has been shown to have a significant impact on children's food preferences and can contribute to the development of unhealthy eating habits. Fast food chains have also been accused of using predatory pricing strategies, offering cheap, high-calorie meals that are designed to be irresistible to those on a tight budget. This can lead to a vicious cycle of poor nutrition and financial insecurity, as individuals are forced to choose between affordable but unhealthy food options and more expensive, healthier alternatives. Moreover, the industry has been criticized for its use of targeted marketing campaigns that exploit cultural and ethnic differences, often perpetuating stereotypes and reinforcing social inequalities. This type of marketing can have a particularly damaging impact on marginalized communities, further entrenching the industry's role in exacerbating existing health and economic disparities. Fast food and its contribution to food waste. The fast food industry is also a major contributor to the global problem of food waste. Due to the industry's reliance on the standardized menu items and strict quality control standards, a significant portion of the food produced by fast food chains never makes it to the consumer's plate. This waste occurs at various stages of the supply chain, from overproduction at the manufacturing level to spoilage and discarding of unsold items at the restaurant level. The industry's emphasis on speed and efficiency, combined with the perishable nature of many fast food ingredients, has created a system that is inherently prone to waste. The environmental consequences of this food waste are significant, as the production, transportation, and disposal of uneaten food contribute to greenhouse gas emissions, water depletion, and the depletion of natural resources. Moreover, the financial and social costs of this waste can be substantial, as the resources used to produce this food could have been better allocated to addressing issues of food insecurity and hunger. Fast food's influence on cultural norms and eating habits. The rise of the fast food industry has also had a profound impact on cultural norms and eating habits around the world. The convenience, affordability, and standardization of fast food have made it a ubiquitous part of many people's daily lives, shaping the way we think about food, mealtimes, and the role of eating in our social and cultural experiences. One of the most significant impacts of the fast food industry has been the normalization of unhealthy eating habits. The prevalence of fast food, combined with aggressive marketing campaigns and the industry's influence on public policy, has contributed to the widespread acceptance of a diet high in calories, fat, and sugar. This has had a particularly detrimental effect on younger generations, who have grown up with fast food as a cultural staple. Moreover, the fast food industry has been accused of eroding traditional food cultures and culinary practices, as the convenience and consistency of its offerings have displaced more diverse and locally sourced cuisines. This homogenization of food culture can have a profound impact on community identity, social cohesion, and the preservation of cultural heritage. The role of government regulations in the fast food industry. Given the significant negative impacts of the fast food industry, there have been growing calls for increased government regulation and oversight. Policymakers have grappled with a range of issues, from the industry's labor practices to its environmental footprint and marketing tactics. One area of focus has been the regulation of nutritional information and menu labeling. Many jurisdictions have implemented laws requiring fast food chains to disclose the calorie, fat, and sodium content of their menu items with the goal of empowering consumers to make more informed choices. However, critics argue that these measures have had limited effectiveness as they do not address the underlying factors that drive unhealthy eating habits. Another area of concern has been the regulation of the industry's marketing practices, particularly those targeting children. Some countries have implemented bans on the use of certain types of advertising and promotional tactics, such as the use of cartoon characters or free toy giveaways. However, the industry has often found ways to circumvent these regulations, highlighting the need for more comprehensive and enforceable policies. The issue of worker protections and labor rights has also been a focus of government intervention, with some jurisdictions implementing minimum wage increases, mandated sick leave, and other measures aimed at improving working conditions in the fast food industry. However, the industry's powerful lobbying efforts have often stymied more ambitious reforms, underscoring the need for continued advocacy and political pressure. Conclusion: the need for change in the fast food industry. In conclusion, the dark side of the fast food industry is a complex and multifaceted issue that touches on a range of social, economic, and environmental concerns. From the industry's impact on public health to its exploitation of workers and its contribution to environmental degradation, the evidence paints a troubling picture of an industry that has prioritized profit over the well-being of its employees, its customers, and the planet. As we've seen, the fast food industry's influence extends far beyond the confines of its restaurants, shaping cultural norms, eating habits, and even government policies. If we hope to create a more sustainable and equitable food system, it will require a concerted effort on the part of consumers, workers, policymakers, and industry leaders to enact meaningful change. I encourage you to continue exploring this issue and to consider ways in which you can contribute to the growing movement for a more just and responsible fast food industry. Whether it's through advocating for stronger regulations, supporting ethical and sustainable food alternatives, or simply making more mindful choices about your own eating habits, every action we take can help to chip away at the industry's troubling legacy and pave the way for a brighter future.